you please in every way I can. Gonna give you all of me as much as you can stand.
Marcus, you can't join Sugar Mama in the hot tub. The water is just right.
Usually animation is all fun and games, you know, pretty lighthearted for the most part, but sometimes they can be a little bit fucked up. So I thought it'd be a good idea to reflect and reminisce about the times that I was a pussy ass bitch watching cartoons. So here are the things that scared the shit out of me in animation. Teen Titans is no stranger of scaring the shit out of children. There have been many times in Teen Titans where I kind of got a little bit scared, but the one episode I remember the most was in season 1, the episode called The Sum of His Parts. The episode starts off like a regular episode of Teen Titans, where the Titans are chasing after this shit tier villain, but apparently Cyborg is having some battery issues, and he falls into a dump truck and his battery conveniently runs out. His body's battery is the equivalent of an iPhone with its brightness turned all the way up. So Cyborg gets lost in the dump and he gets found by this really nice trash man.
I'm the trash man. I come out, I throw trash all over the ring, and then I start eating garbage.
But it turns out this trash man is really a dirtbag, and he wants to disassemble and reassemble Cyborg to make him perfect. I don't know about you, but this episode just really made me uncomfortable. The way the villain would talk really just crawled under my skin and just made me feel really uncomfortable. And also the thought of being disassembled and reassembled is not all that pleasant. Lilo and Stitch is one of my favorite Disney films and one that no one really talks that much about anymore. But another thing about Lilo and Stitch that no one really talks about is its sequel, Lilo and Stitch 2, which when I saw that on Disney Channel one time, I was utterly terrified of Stitch. So the premise of Lilo and Stitch 2, Stitch has a glitch. Stitch has a virus that makes him very violent. Essentially, he has alien rabies, and also the glitch, that they call it, is gonna make him explode. So the movie is basically Old Yeller mixed with that episode of SpongeBob where he eats the exploding pie.
Old Yeller was a fighter, a real fighter, and he scrapped and knew just what to do. Up and ready.
Just the way Stitch was glitching out and turning all violent and his claws coming out just really scared the shit out of me as a kid. What was really funny about this, now that I remember it, I used to have a Stitch plush doll that after watching this movie, I think I threw away, honestly. Movie really did embed some really unpleasant images in my head. Overall, the movie is okay. It's an okay Disney sequel. It's not as great as the original, but I think it's a little bit more memorable in my mind, just for the whole scaring the shit out of me part. Akira is an awesome movie. It's also a very fucking weird movie. It's filled with imagery that could probably give an adult fucking shivers down their back. I was 14 when I first saw Akira, and I was a little bit desensitized to the whole violence due to the video games, movies, and other pieces of media that I would consume at that age. So the gore in the movie didn't really scare me. But the scene that always just pops into my head whenever I think of Akira is not the iconic scenes that anyone would really think about, like the one where the whole world is essentially exploding, or the fight with Tetsuo Kaneda, or when Tetsuo turns into a giant, disgusting monster. No, it's the scene where this girl gets laid out by a biker gang.
Shut up! Damn!
Now, if you're like me or most men, you don't like seeing women get hit, and this bitch in this movie just gets rocked. Shit like this is a reason why I don't watch Tyler Perry movies. That and all his movies are about the same subjects, about, oh, I got raped, or I got, my husband beats me, who is an angry black man, which I like to say, Tyler Perry, not all black men are abusive alcoholics, so please stop portraying us like that, and also fuck you. But yeah, the scene in Akira just really just sends shivers down my back. Also, fuck Tyler Perry.
I am dark-skinned and bald, so I hate you, and I hate Jesus.
And just when the brown-skinned dude from Law & Order is about to hit her, here comes the shirtless gardener.
Hold it right there, bald-headed dude from Law & Order.
The woman and the gardener kiss, having found true love through Jesus.
Anyways, on the subject of African Americans, does anyone remember Proud Family? That is a terrible segue, but I remember it was a good show, you know. It was made by Bruce W. Smith, who, his resume is really terrible.
It's animation.
But the Proud Family movie is freaking weird. The premise is that George Washington Carver's great-great-grandson wants to make these humanoid peanut people to take over the world, but he needs Oscar Proud's formula to succeed, and it is up to the Proud family to stop him.
What the fuck's going on?
But it's extra weird because from what I remember of the Proud family, I don't remember them doing this outlandish bullshit like this. I remember the episodes being about typical things that would relate to a middle school or high school girl, like sneaking out to go to a concert or boyfriends and shit like that. Not fucking, oh, we need to save the world from fucking peanut people. Anyways, let's talk about these peanut genome warriors that they call them. These things are fucking disgusting. Like, they're just so weird looking. Like, look at their head. I don't know what it is that makes me so scared of these things. But, I don't know, maybe the shape of their heads. It's just honestly fucking weird looking. But you know what else is weird looking? The main villain. He looks horrifying. He looks like a Heartless from Kingdom Hearts got all fucked up and shit. But you know what is the scariest thing about this movie? Watching this white bitch dance. Yes, Penny and her friends get into a conflict with one of these peanut genome warriors, and instead of, like, you know, them fighting or killing them, they resolve this conflict with a dance battle.
Searching for the perfect beat, looking for the perfect beat, seeking for the perfect beat. If there's no satisfaction, just pay for some action.
Hey, fuck this movie. Fuck DJNA, fuck 15 Cent, and fuck these 3 blue bitches. Have you guys ever wondered why they're blue? Let's go look that up, actually. Well, according to Google, the Proud Family Wiki says the Gross sisters are blue because their family is very poor and cannot afford lotion.
Now that's fucked up.
The late 90s/2000s was a weird time for CG animation, specifically for TV animation.
You can't get away with this monkey business.
I bet all of us have had an experience with this, but weird CG can be utterly horrifying. But the thing that scared me with CG shows was one that many of you may know. Yes, Jimmy Neutron used to scare me. Not the show, just one episode in particular. The episode with the Twonkies. I don't know why. The mid-form Twonkies used to scare the shit out of me. I have no clue why. They look like, they don't scare me now, but maybe when I was like 7 or 8, I just thought these things were the most horrifying things I've ever seen. And it didn't help that I got the Jimmy Neutron Attack of the Twonkies game for one of my birthdays, and that was my first horror game. It wasn't even a horror game, I just thought it was a horror game because I thought all these monsters were creepy. I gotta go back to that game, I might review that one day. But yeah, Jimmy Neutron Attack of the Twonkies used to fucking make me shit my pants. Another episode that used to scare me with Jimmy Neutron was the episode with the pizzas. I didn't eat pizza or anything pizza related for at least a good month after watching that. And my number one thing that used to scare me in animation is stop motion animation. Pretty much all of it used to freak me out when I was little. Pretty much any film used to scare me as long if it was stop motion. You can name it: Corpse Bride, James the Giant Peach, Wallace and Gromit, Chicken Run. Chicken Run still gives me shivers sometimes. Like, I still can't get over that scene where they behead that one chicken. It's still scary to me. I don't know why I thought this technique of animation was scary to me. Maybe it was because of how it moves, and maybe it was a switch from 24 frames to 12 frames. Maybe trick my eyes. Maybe that the models that they would use were more toy-like, and I used to have nightmares where my toys would fucking murder me in my sleep. But man, stop motion movies used to scare the shit out of me. I honestly did not like them till I was like in the 3rd grade. And Aardman Animation and Tim Burton and Henry Selick used to fucking terrorize my childhood. I now think stop motion animation is really cool and really interesting, but stuff like Chicken Run, I still wince at some points in that movie. So those were the things that used to scare me in animation. They're very specific and probably aren't scary to most people, but it was really fun making this video. I don't know, it made me think deeply about myself, and honestly just go back to when like I was scared of stuff. And I would really like to know what you guys were scared of. So you know what to do. You leave the likes if you want to, I don't know. You leave a comment and subscribe if you want some more mediocrity. I've been MarsReviews, and I'm gonna fucking go hide in the corner.